Hey y'all, it's me, it's your girl, and you already know. Like, share, and subscribe. What's the real deal? How y'all doing out there? First of all, I want to thank all my real deal subscribers and viewers for sticking by me through hard times with these trials, especially on this one right here. I'm so tired. I get up so early in the morning and I work so hard over here to try to get get these contents out to y'all. And it's just so hard. But falling asleep is not something I'm easily doing. It just happened. But next time I'll mute it. Okay. All right. I wasn't thinking about muting, but I want to thank those who stood up for me, and told me to do that because I didn't think about muting because I just, how you just fall asleep and you don't know you just fell asleep. That's how I was. I was sitting up and I just fell asleep. But I won't do it no more. I just want to tell y'all that I really appreciate y'all. Shout out to Law and Crime. I want to tell them I follow them, and I want to tell them that they have done a tremendous job of with that crime, and I've been working with them with the cases and stuff with my own reaction with my group. And I want to tell, that's what we do over here. We put all our thinking together and we stir it up and like a cake mix like that. And then we pour it in the pan and we spread it out and then we share our thoughts. So I want to get this content today is about Iyana Swayer'S family. They shared a grief at Johnathan Quiles penalty phase. Her sister wrote something so beautiful. Her aunt wrote something so beautiful. I mean, it just really touched my heart. That was the greatest destiny at anything that I had ever seen. But so we're gonna draw attention to what happened today, okay? And thanks for all you do. And don't forget that we got to get our lights up just like we do on everybody else's channel. We got to get the lights up to 1,000, y'all. We got to get the thumbs up to 1,000. All the women's on here and all the men's, all the king horses and all the king men. Hey, we got to do this thing. All right, y'all.
News for Jack starts right now with a breaking news alert.
Breaking right now on News for Jax at 6, a jury has just recommended this man, Johnathan Quiles, face life in prison after he killed his niece 5 years ago. The jury's recommendation comes fewer than 90 minutes after they started deliberating.
Ultimately, they decided that he should face a life sentence rather than the death penalty. Quiles sexually assaulted, impregnated, and then later killed his 16-year-old niece, Iyana Swayer'S, in 2018. News for Jax reporter Marilyn Park has been following this trial since jury selection 2 weeks ago. She's joining us live outside the courthouse downtown.
Yes, and even though the jury said that they feel the state did prove some of those aggravating factors, they feel the best recommendation is life without the chance of parole. And I'm thinking back to defense attorney Christine Michelle. She's told this jury during closing arguments today that they selected them because some of them did agree that even in the most heinous of crimes, they can consider life without parole over death. And that's an example of what happened here this afternoon. Now, that's not the only thing that the jury had to hear. There was some heart-wrenching, victim impact statements earlier this morning. Take a listen.
She was their beam of light, their princess.
We knew she was destined for greatness.
She was my best friend.
Iyana Swayer'S meant so much to her family. They say she was the best big sister and big cousin. They cherished the 16 years with her, but their time ended in a way that tore the family apart.
We called and texted her for weeks with no response. After a while, we received the news that no one wanted to hear. She was gone and never coming back.
There will always be an image ingrained in my mind of my mother walking through the front door with bloodshot eyes. That was the night my brothers and I were informed of Iyana's passing.
They described life at a standstill for almost 5 years, not having the words, the sleepless nights, and pain of not being able to bury her. Sawyer's sister on the stand calling out the public criticism the family faced.
Throughout the time Iyana has been gone, Day by day, individuals have questioned my mother's parenting. It's very difficult as a teenager to see those who have only read about my mother's question how she raised my siblings and I. Might I add, my mother was and is still an exceptional mother.
She says even at school, people would ask if her sister was the dead girl. All this family could do was be there for each other.
How do we heal? How do we trust? How do we live given all that we've learned? Justice is just the beginning of our healing process.
And some justice came with the conviction of the man who was once part of their family. The state tells the jury this is their time to hold him accountable by paying with his life. This process hasn't been easy for this family, but they stood strong for their daughter, niece, sister, and her unborn baby.
The disappearance of my sister has caused me a great deal of mental instability. I just can't understand how someone who is loved and carrying life herself can be thrown away as if they were trash, as if they meant absolutely nothing to anyone. Iyana was loved. Hazel was loved.
Say
So
it.
keep in mind this family is still without their loved one, as you heard in those victim impact statements. Now, Thursday is when Quiles will be sentenced. That is set for Thursday at 1:30 to be exact. And also keep in mind that this is just a recommendation from the jury, and the judge still has the final say. We're going to.
Oh, so the judge got the final say for the sentencing. Okay. Oh, okay. So right here is oh, I don't understand what just happened. I don't understand it. So they said that the jury recommend life in prison without parole for Johnathan Quiles. Now it goes to what Brenda asked me. Brenda asked me, I thought the judge was supposed to do that. So I guess now that gives me turn out that means that the jury recommends life, but it's gonna be up to the judge. That's crazy. All right, y'all. Okay. This is crazy. But that answer Brundle case, the judge will do the sentencing and the jury let the judge know what they recommend. That's what the judge gonna do. I know he gonna recommend a life without it. I hope he would. But y'all, I want to tell everyone I appreciate them, the viewers who watches, and if I can just get my viewers to hit that like button for me, it help a sister out. Hit that like button. We got to get our likes up, y'all. It shouldn't be at 40 and 20 something when we talking about women like this. I love y'all. Y'all be good. I'm out. It's your girl.